Hello everybody, I'm going to give an update on this top hat separator that I built in the video series and kind of show how well it's been working over a span of time. I've been meaning to do this, but I had a question that came in today or last night about that very thing. Now, I've never emptied this can yet. I haven't even opened it up yet. That kind of gives you an idea on how much I actually do with it. Kind of stalled out in my projects, but here's the original bag, and it's maybe kind of hard to tell, but let's see about how much. If you can see that pile right there, from the time I put this into service to right now, that's all the dust that made it past the separator. And there's a dusting over everything. You can see it falling down. I'm going to try to bang on the filter a little bit and see if I can see anything falling. Yeah, it looks like I can't really tell where it's coming from. It looks like I've got a little bit maybe coming down from there. So I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to go ahead and open this up and show you how much I've got in the can. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull that bag and maybe even pull the filter off to see if it needs to be cleaned, and clean it if need be. Okay, well here's what I've done since originally building the unit. It's pretty full. I've never even looked at it. So it's about this full right here. And of course the separator sits right on the top of the can. It's got kind of an odd pattern in here where it's kind of bunched up in one side and it goes down, and then there's a divot in the middle. Assuming that's from the cyclonic action. This area would be the drop slot where it comes in, and I believe somewhere around right here is where it stops. So it does do a little bit of an odd pattern, it looks like, but here's a quick shot of the underside. A little bit caking right there. But looking up into here, you probably can't see it. The separator itself looks very clean. This is the sheet metal that goes down on the can. Very little. This right here is what fell when I set it down. So all in all, that looks pretty good to me. I guess I'm going to go ahead and dump this while I've got it out. But that's a mixture of a lot of MDF, pine, a little bit of oak, just random hodgepodge stuff from different procedures. And well, you can't really tell now, but you can see right here how fine this is. This is obviously MDF. So I'm collecting those really small particles right there. All in all, pretty successful. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of the corner and get the bag off and see what we've got. Alright, well I'm not sure how well this is going to show up, and I'm just trying to show the fines that are in the bag. Very little down in here. I don't know, why these were not in the separator. For whatever reason, they didn't make it in separation, so they did make it to the bag. And I'll try to get a shot up in here. I'm gonna have to pull this filter. I can't even really see, but I do have a dusting here. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera. I can't really tell through the viewfinder. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, I think that'll show up. I got a little dusting there, so let me yank this filter off and see how clean it is. Okay, well I tried to get the filter off without disturbing it too much. I shook loose a little bit of stuff. It is, a little bit dirty. I'm gonna pat on it, see if we can see. It does have some stuff in it, so I am going to clean it. And this is their the Win Environmental's nano filter, by the way, which was a direct bolt-on for that Harbor Freight dust collector, and I think they'll fit other ones as well, but you'd have to do your own homework. So all in all, that hopefully gives you guys an idea on about how much I've cut with it. A good 3/4 of a can, I'm guessing, of dust. I can't tell you how many board feet or anything that is. I just cut when I need to cut, and I don't really take heed to that stuff. But this stuff is obviously stuff that got caught by the filter and not blown back into the air. It's not a 100% perfect system, but it's a heck of a lot better than breathing the stuff that's coming out of it right now, this MDF. So I'm going to clean it up, get out of here, and put it all back together. But hopefully that'll give you guys some ideas on what you might be able to expect if you build one over time. and its effectiveness. Thanks for watching, and good luck.